Let's hit Vardorvis really quickly. Maybe we get a Soul Reaper Axe. I don't know if Soul Reaper Axe will actually be more damage than this, because what No Monkey and Hedron were saying is that the Timatolis and the Tech Batals, when they double hit, they have a chance of hitting a ranged echo on each attack. And so we're going to try to pay attention to that today and see if that's true. I have a question. If I'm using a scythe that's charged, can I also charge a scythe that's in my blind bag? I think it would work, right? Because the only reason you wouldn't want to charge scythes is if you're using a Nox Halley. But I'm not using a Nox Halley. Yeah, we've been going with less DPS this whole time. Nobody told me. Okay. If you're using the scythe, then you want to charge the other scythe in your inventory. That's got to be it. Unless it just never procs because you already have one. Or because you're using one. But like, if you're using, I guess what you could do is like, if you imagine like if you were using Nox Halley, could you have another Nox Halley in your bag and that would proc? Like, does Nox Halley proc on Nox Halley hits? That's the main question. How do you still have the Glacial Timatoli Chalamets in your inventory? I was told by Gnome Gamonkey that the double hitters can proc your ranged echoes, right? Sure, but glacials? I mean, I have the infernal ones. I mean, I can actually deeps calc it, right? Oh, what if that was my ulti? Almost got my ulti right there. Get the blood boppers 2 times the stats. What, from like, why would I do that when I'm gonna get 5 scythes? Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Brother, I don't know why the infernal tech paddles are not in here. It makes no sense to me. Okay. The DPS difference is 26.8. If we were to swap these out with a barrel chest anchor, 26.9. It says that the damage is more if we swapped out like a 2-handed weapon over the Glacial Timothy's. At the same time, I am in agreement that I don't know how much of the DPS calc you can trust anymore. Damn, did homie go to Solarium? What's that? Bald tan line's looking fresh. Now I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, you should go for full blood moon real quick. Is there any reason that you're saying that? Because in my mind, I cannot figure out why you would be saying something like that. Oh, that was a nice hit. The full set attacks faster for more blind bag procs. You think that using the mock waddles and the full blood moon set is better than crystal with crystal blessing and scythe? Guys, there is no way. Where are you hiding Savix art? What's the lore, man? Has Savix not been streaming? Why do you ask? Has he really not been streaming? When's the last time Savic streamed? Because we just checked in on Sony. He hasn't streamed in 2 months. Savic streamed 11 hours ago. He took 4 days off, it looks like, though. But he came back today. He took 4 days off, it looks like, but he came back today. So you're good. Savix is back, no worries. He hasn't been streaming OSRS? Definitely not. I don't remember the last time Savix streamed OSRS. It's been a long time. I know that. Because Joe, yeah, he left before Joker did. Moose has been playing some RuneScape though. It's good to see Moose playing some RuneScape again. I miss when Obby was playing RuneScape. Yeah, that was sick, man. He was progressing really fast in the game. I really do not. I really think that, you know, Ompy doesn't. He likes the same thing I do, and I think that he didn't like the chores. He didn't like the skilling. He doesn't like dailies or like having to upkeep supplies like that. Definitely main would have been a better choice for him. And he would have just probably done the hard stuff in the game and then dipped out. Hardcore main? Oh yeah, Tasty was saying that he wants hardcore main, and a lot of people want hardcore main in the game. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that that's a good idea? I don't. I mean, I know that there would be having like a lot more. Because he asked me that in the interview, and I really thought about it. And I think hardcore main would be cool. I would prefer hardcore. I would be more likely to play hardcore if it was a main and I could just like buy supplies. But I would actually prefer hardcore bronze man. That was my main answer. Like, I don't really want items given to me. But bronze man would solve that. It would at least solve, you don't have to farm, you know, your own potions. You could get all the pots and everything and go do the harder content quicker. Without having to do all of the skilling over again. I think it would be fine. Broadsman, you can't sell on the GE, only buy. I would be fine with that. Like, for any reason, like if they wanted to make that a thing. See, I personally think it's fine to sell on the GE on a bronze man if you've already earned that item. Like if I have 3 scythes, I only want 1, I should be able to sell them. It's like, why not? I mean, what are you going to use the money for? You can't. You can literally only buy, like, potions. Like, you don't really need that much money. Just play a main. No one would care if you have a bronze man helm next to your name. I would care. If I see a bronze man, I know that everything he's wearing, he did not buy any of it. It's just that validation. That's all it is. Why not just clog check them? Well, why have Iron Man if you could just clog check people? It's the same reason. I mean, there's a reason people like Iron Man. People would like Bronze Man too. They would like the validation of the game mode, of an official game mode. No, nobody really on, like, a lot of people don't how do I say, people respect the helmet. People respect the official game mode. They don't respect challenges as much, you know? Are you ever in VC or your Discord? Like, am I ever just chilling in a channel? Or I read the Discord all the time. Like, every morning I go in there and see people post stuff. My idea with Bronze Man would be gear is all collection log, and the supplies or other items to get unlocked by skilling. So let's say you want to buy anti-venoms, you still have to get herb to a level that you could make it. That would probably just be Iron Man then. I don't know if that version would need to exist if they did it like that. I think that that's still good, you think, JBZ? So the game is going to lock you out. The game is going to lock you out of content for certain minimums anyway. Like, you're going to need base 70s for like Song of the Elves. But I don't know if I would want, like, on another character, like if I could do I'm just going to talk for me. My ideal Bronze Man, I get to buy super anti-venoms from the Grand Exchange, like, before I'm able to craft them. That's the Bronze Man that I would want. However, if Jagex thought that wasn't good, then I think it would still be cool to do it the other way, like the way that you're saying it too. The bane of my existence is dragon arrows, sand fuse, and prayer regen pots. Ah, okay. So as long as you can craft dragon arrows, you can buy them from the Grand Exchange. So you're fine doing 91 fletching as long as you don't have to go back to CG and farm dragon arrows. Defeat Vard 150 times. Either one. I wouldn't mind that. I guess it's not a bad thing, right? Like, as long as I can make a prayer potion, I can buy them. I think that's fine. Or would you do it? Would you do it to where everything is a collection log? So as long as you have one dragon arrow, you can buy it. So you just have to earn one dragon arrow. Or are you saying you want them to have 91 fletching before they could buy dragon arrows? See, at this point is where it's like, I mean, it wouldn't matter to me because you could buy all the supplies to just rush down 91 fletching. That's like the fastest skill to level anyways. So because you could just buy a bunch of stuff to power level your skills, I wouldn't care if they locked it. I mean, it wouldn't take that. It would just take a few more hours to like power level yourself bank standing. Yeah. I'd be happy if with anything that feels like Iron Man, but you could buy the good supplies. So my kind of idea was like everything is collection logged. And then once you have one of them, you could just buy them. So like the auction house or the Grand Exchange unlocks based on your collection log, and everything is a collection log pretty much. That's like the simplest way of doing it. And if they wanted to save time coding, they could just not put supplies on there if they didn't want to put every single item in the game in the collection log. But that's why I called the original idea collection log main. You're basically locked to your collection log. You can only wear what's in there. That's why I didn't want to call it Bronze Man, because Bronze Man has too much history associated with it. But if they made everything a collection log, I mean, that would prevent you from having like dragon arrows at level 1. You know what I mean? I don't even know if you could use dragon arrows at level 3, but just as an idea, you know? Like, you would have to make it at least a corrupted gauntlet before you could start getting dragon arrows, because that's where you get like your first one. Do you get dragon arrow tips from Veiled Totems, but I don't think you get full arrows. Sounds like a main with extra steps. Exactly. That's the game mode I want to play, is a main with extra steps. I want to unlock and earn the right to be a main, because literally at the end of a collection log main, you're just a main. That's it. That is the game. But you'll feel like validated that you've earned the right to be that main, which I think would be cool. Flask. At the same time, like, I could sit here and listen to y'all's and be like, listen to y'all's ideas, right? And I would be like this. I'd just be like, hey, that's the mode you'd play. Hey, respect. I think that you would have fun playing that. And then that's all there has to it. What I don't understand is the people that are like, no, that mode is stupid. Your idea sucks. No one will play it. That's bad. I don't understand how people have that kind of mindset. Like, I'm telling you the game mode I would like to play. I'm sure there's other people who would also like that game mode. And that's pretty much it. Like, all you have to be like is, oh, shoot, yeah, you would probably have fun. It might not be for me, but like, I could see how you would have fun playing that. You know what I mean? But like, the people who are just like the Reddit chatters who just like combat everything you say and basically call you stupid because you have an idea or like you want to play something, it's crazy to me. Like, it's not that deep. That's the mode I want to play. I've told you like how I would like to play and how I would enjoy the game. I'm not saying Jagex needs to do it. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I would enjoy the game more if that was the mode. That's simply it. And that's just truth. That's just me speaking truth from my point of view. I think that one day there'll be huge quality of life updates for Iron Man in terms of supplies. Like what? I would say that they're consistently adding. They are consistently adding supply quality of life to the game. And I would say that some of it is probably because of Iron Man, right? Even though they don't always want to build the game around Iron Man, it is nice. It is nice when they do it. To be fair, they said they're fixing the dragon arrow problem. Yes! Oh, we got it, boys. We got it. Let's go. Whoo! All right. 158 Vard kills. Time for some hard mode Tob.